You see these spots here? This is where elemental arrows would go, if I had them. Let's try to find them. Here we go. Go. Alright. So I'm just going to be doing a... Oops. First time... Oh, that's actually the first time I think I've ever spoken to Romani not wearing a mask. Okay. Just going to be doing some light setup on a couple other things while... I'm effectively waiting for it to be night 1. Because I'm going to do... Romani... Or, I'm going to use the Romani's mask to get into the milk bar. And then I will try to do a few things after that. But in order for me to get one of my setups here, which is getting another bottle of gold dust, I need to race the Gorman brothers again. Do I even have rupees? Did I even get rupees? Let's see, 10 rupees? Okay. So I did have enough there. Let's do this again. Time that right. Get as many carrots in stock as possible. Okay, well, things are working good so far. Haven't hit too many obstacles. Should be enough speed. There we go. Things are playing out just kind of how they were last time. Oops, snuck in his way. That. If I go around you... There we go. That's actually faster. Alright. Well, that's good. At least something worked out right off the bat. Okay, and we get the gold dust. Okay. So now we got that. Gold dust is all set up. I am... gonna speed time up, and I know there's a small handful of other things that I can do, but I'm gonna focus specifically on getting items from the milk bar for now, and then I'll deal with the aliens at Romani's ranch and the other side quest that comes after, and I'll also send the gold dust up to the smith on day 2. But for now... Oh yeah, I was going to speed it to... I was going to speed ahead to day 2 here. Because really, there's not a whole lot I can do. And the milk bar opens up at 10, so we can work with that. But I just need to see... I just need to see something. Like, I'll be honest, Garo's mask would be a really good thing to find, because then that opens up an entire new area. But I would like to get the elemental arrows, because then that opens up some of the dungeons. And especially if I can find the fire arrows. That opens up Snowhead. And if I can beat Snowhead, like, I can get the Oath to Order from doing the Snowhead fairies. And I can also get access to all the things that normally open up when Snowhead has thawed out from winter. Which is a couple of chests hiding around the area. Oh my goodness. There we go. That takes care of that. So yeah, I can get a whole bunch of treasure chests that are hiding around the area. I can do the Goron race. I can do the powder keg check. Like, there's just a myriad of things that would open up for me to check. And I know one of those is the cafe mask. So, at the very least, that gives me a mask that would let me finish the cafe side quest. Oh yeah, it's east specifically. But I can't really do much until I find them. But at the very least, in the milk bar, there's 3 things I can take a look for. Okay, maybe I'll take a few... Maybe I'll go to the bank really quick, get a few more rupees. And then at the very least I can start doing things. And there is the other minigames too, so I can do Deku Day 2, I can do Honey and Darlings Day 2. Like, I've got options. Like, you're never not out of things to do. But there's so few things, and we're starting to get into the desperate things to do. Alright, so we'll take an extra 200 just in case. Yeah. Okay, so should be able to get over to the milk bar soon. Now, of course, I can't dawdle at the milk bar since I need to at least be at Romani Ranch by 2 o'clock. The task itself doesn't take too long, but then there's still traveling back over there. So now we just have to wait. So Gorman actually pops out of the inn. And then he'll be heading right over to the milk bar. But we have to wait until 10 o'clock ourselves to actually go in as a member. So now what else is there that I can do? Because I'm completely locked out of Icona proper right now. There's the mini games here. There is the Swamp Spider House. There's the Gold Dust on the second cycle. I can't even do the Oceanside Spider House, and that kind of ticks me off. Oh, maybe Gorman's already down there, and that's day 2 I'm thinking of. Never mind. But anyways, almost 10 o'clock here. Oh, and the Zora eggs, too. But there's so many... They're all long things to do, so I'm kind of at a loss. So, maybe I'll get lucky. Please? Give me a drink. Oh, you've got to be kidding. There's another small key to Stone Tower, and I can't do anything about it. Alright, more notes. Alright. Can't really buy anything. But we're gonna go do this. So, band manager of the Indigogos, Toto, here, asked me to play some instruments. So, even though we play it as lava bubbles and Dodongo fires and whatever else you feel like. Oh my goodness, it actually plays it as the thing, so... Oh man, this is gonna be amazing. Alright, so we gotta play it with every other instrument. A wretched, senseless racket. I actually would agree with you this time. Okay, so you played the Dodongo fire pipes, right? So... This is the funniest thing I think I've ever tried to do in this game. I call this the Ode to Fire. Oh man, this is gonna be way too fun to put the other 2 instruments in there. Okay, next up, Goron. Alright, and this will be our spotlight here. So it's... So, playing the Goron flute drums. Now, I'm actually curious to know if they'll play the actual performance that normally happens once you've played all 4 instruments, or it will be all 4 of these weird instruments. Okay. Go. I still don't know what that is. It actually plays the 4 instruments. Oh, that is the weirdest and funniest thing I think I've ever done in this game. Thank you, randomizers. Oh, it brings back so many memories. It's their old standby, the Ballad of the Windfish, or in this case, the Ballad of the Weirdness. Nailed it. Alright, but that brings Gorman to tears, and that gives us another reward. Oh my goodness. Also, another thing too, you can actually see that he's being brought to tears. Alright, well, that was a bust. Well, okay, nearly a bust. I still did figure out where a key was. But I am getting so low on ideas right now, and this is... I don't want to bring up a spoiler log right now. I want to actually say, like, hey, we're doing this. You know, maybe once, like, 9 hours have passed, if I still don't have anything going on, which that's still, like, 4 hours away, so that'd be nearly impossible. Maybe I'll, actually pull up the spoiler log and see what happens. I don't know. I just don't know. However, this is going to be interesting because I think I briefly talked about this last time. I don't have the map to Romani Ranch. Actually, we're going to make this easier on my ears because Epona's going to keep neighing. But if I have Epona sitting outside the ranch, then I won't be hearing... I won't hear Epona's neighing. So it might help me out just a little bit. And I'm really in no rush. The whole thing starts at 2:30. So I can just kind of meander my way around here. But yeah, what's my plan going forward? Because, like, even if this is a key item, I still want to take care of all the things that I can do now. Unless something comes up that I'm like, okay, I really have to put the brakes on it. But it could be, like, I'll finish this, and then day 2, I'll go do the Honey Darling game, I'll go do the Deku game, I'll go deliver the gold dust, and then I'll make my way over to here again and set up doing the Cremia delivery minigame. Get my item from that. And then I think I'll move it ahead to day 3. Go get the last 2 minigame rewards. Go get the item from the smithy. Oh yeah, that thing from the smithy will take a while because I still have to climb the wall again for the hot spring. Unless I get fire arrows, that'd be great. And then once I've got that and done the delivery, I guess that's where I'll rejudge my options, because then after that, there's like maybe 4 or 5 other things I can actually do. Oh my goodness. This seed started off so good. And then after that, it's like, oh, now we're like, where are all the random things? Okay. Should be fine. I'm just taking this out of the way so I have vision. I should be able to see behind the barn, yep. And if all else fails, I can slow down time. That's a neat thing with this. They actually move in line with time. So I can slow down time. Okay. Yeah, that one there is always the one I don't like to see. Okay, you've got a little bit. There you are. Oops, I missed. Takes care of you. There's that. 2 shots. Good. It's funny how this game intends for you to do this on top of horseback, like ride around and actually shoot the aliens. But actually just standing in one spot and continually rotating around, like, that's more efficient. Still got a second there. Sneaking up on me. Good thing I had the full quiver, or else this might have been a bit of trouble. Just gotta make it to 5:15. Coming up from behind. Alright, should be safe here. 5:15. There we go. Well, it's not so bad. We did it. And what do we get? Okay. Fine. All right, let's head back to town. Go take care of the mini games first. Oh, where are these arrows? Like, I know I probably should have, like, led the part off with this bit, but like, place your bets. Where do you think these things are? Like, I know I've just taken out the Romani first quest bit for any betting purposes, but where do you think these are? Like, I'm looking for 5 things. I maybe only have 10 or so things I can actually do before, like, I'm out of options completely. Where do you think they are? It kind of sucks that I won't even be able to get anything from this. Since this is an any day reward, I have to wait until day 3 to actually get the item in question. Alright, well, let's do this again. If I'm as good as I was last time, then, no problem. Okay, well... that's good. Should be the second last. Oh, good, you hit. Alright, not difficult in the slightest. There we go, and a heart. Now let's go do that Deku game. And then we go deliver the gold dust. And then day 3. Well, then we do night 2 Cremia. And then day 3. Hopefully, we'll get something good. Alright. Oops. Not Zazora. That's a Deku. Right, so this one has got all the platforms going horizontally. And let's go. Two. Three. Four. Just wait for the platform to cycle around this way. 5. Should be coming right around the bend here. 6. And landed. That's good too. Alright. So that sets up for day 3. See, this is the part of randomizers that kind of suck, because it's like we can't get any really immediate item. Like, we have to now do setup things to make sure things go okay. And like, I said this at the very beginning, that's the fun of randomizers sometime, where it's like, yeah, a randomizer can completely mess you up. Like, you have to do all of these other things, but what really shows how good you are at these is just your ability to keep working on the fly. And just like, okay, now I have to go do this, now I have to try this, now I have to think, will this work? Like, you're always thinking, you're always trying. Like, you're always just making sure that you can keep moving. Like, that's what makes these so fun. And the adventure's never the same twice in a row. Like, yeah, you can have the same parameters, but the items will always be different. Like, I could have, like, extreme hypothetical, but I could have a run in the future where, like, I could get all 3 elemental arrows, all of the, like, the songs. I could get all of, like, bow, hook shot, Pona's song, Garo's mask. I could get all of the dungeon entrance songs, like, within the first hour. And then after that, it's like, wow, I have access to everything in the first hour. Like, could you imagine if a shop, like, right off the bat, the first 8 things you see in there, the 5 dungeon entrance songs, a bow, a hook shot, and Garo's mask. Like, could you imagine how great that would be if that happened? But you don't always get that luck, you know? Like, that shop I had at the very beginning, which was like a bunch of rupees, a bunch of heart pieces, and the Goron mask. Like, that's all it was. But you take what you can get. Speaking of taking what I can get, let's go take some hot spring water. Darmani's sitting in front of the grave again. Yes, but can I pull the gravestone? Yes, I can. Here, Darmani, this may help you. This is something that's not supposed to happen, because every time you do a regular version of this game, after you've gotten the Goron and Zora masks, you never get to see Darmani and Mikau again. So, seeing Darmani's ghost there, at the very least, I have now given him a hot spring to work with. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go straight for just melting down the hearth here. Up we go. In we go. Yes, I know I got caught there, but that's often a good sign. That means you're close enough. Alright, the hearth is back online. And now for the day 2 check. So for today's product, we need gold dust. Hey, guess what? I have gold dust. So on day 3, I can come back up, and I will get the reward. Alright, that's all the setup I can do. So let's roll myself back over to the ranch and speed it along to night 2. Now here's hoping I haven't gotten too rusty at the mini game, having to actually do it, because I think ever since I started doing the randomizers, I've been fortunate enough to get the circus leader's mask every time I need to do something at Romani Ranch. And if you have the circus leader's mask, and wear it before it begins, you're guaranteed to complete the minigame, because the Gorman brothers will never, they'll never, oh goodness, I lost my train of thought there. They'll never attack you if you're wearing the mask, because the mask reminds them of their brother, and they are very saddened by it. So that's your guarantee to win the minigame. But, as you can kind of tell by my tracker, I don't have that. So, I have to play the minigame the old-fashioned way. At the very least, So I'll just speed my way over here. Now, just for my sake, I'm just doing this because, you know what? I'm making sure. You can get milk from cows if you play Epona song next to them. But I'm not sure. Does that work? Do I have to be in front of them? Maybe it's only from cow grottos. I'm not sure. Well, I summoned Epona, so at the very least that works. Or does it even count with these cows? No, it doesn't count with those cows. Okay. See, I've never really set it to have cows be part of the randomization, because you can randomize those the milk bottle drops you get from it. But I'm not sure if those count, so I'm at a bit of a loss. Like if I really wanted to check that, I know where a cow grotto is in Termina Field, which is very close by once I've finished the Cremia minigame here. So we're going to try that. So here we go. A few cutscene skips later. And now, here's hoping I can actually play the game. So the goal of this is to protect the milk bottles that are at the end of the cart. The Gorman brothers are going to ride in with their spears and try to destroy the bottles, and we have to shoot them with arrows to deter them. If we lose all 3 bottles, we lose the game. Yes, I understand. So here we go. Now the nice part is you have infinite arrows, so you can just go ahead. So we're gonna drive in. Yeah. So yeah, you got to be careful whenever they do their wall sounds, because then that's when they're going to start charging. So I mean, the nice part is you can spam arrows. Like you'll never run out. But it's a matter of timing. Because as soon as they do that, that's when they're going to charge. You have to hit them before they actually get up close. Jeez, you have to wonder just how much health these guys have, because I'm probably going to pepper them with like 30 arrows by the time this is done. Okay, we're nearing the end. This is the beginning part of the track. So there we go. Now we've hit the 5-hour mark. This is a sign. I'm certain Cremia was meant to give us something at 5 hours in, right? Right? Please? No. Why? Why? I just want something. Oh man, every emotion ever. Okay, I need to take care of this earworm. I need to check and see if a cow grotto will actually give me an item. Like, I made a mistake when I was doing the setup. So I know that this is where one cow grotto is. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna see. Please. So I don't know. So you do play Epona's song. So here we go. Nice music. So just please give me some milk. There we go. Okay. That takes care of that earworm. If they're set to give me milk, either that was incredibly lucky, or that was as intended and there's no random items behind them. Okay. That eliminates that option. So now let's go do the day 3 specifics. So let's go take care of the 2 mini games. And, well, actually, do I want to get the Smithy reward first? You know what? I'm going to start up there on day 3. Get the... I'm going to get the Smithy reward right off the bat, roll back down, try the 3 remaining mini games. Or 2 remaining mini games, and if all else fails, try to do town archery. I don't know how long that's going to take. It might even get to a point where it's like Like, I'll just simply say, here, skip ahead to this if I end up failing all these tries. We'll see what happens. Okay. I'm just waiting for that one moment. Just that moment where I see something I know I need. And then everything will be fine. Alright. Let's get to day 3. Skip ahead. Alright. Day 3, gold dust. And... the irony. Alright, fine. That takes care of that. Smithy's done. Don't have to worry about gold dust. Oh yeah, if I want to give myself as much time as possible, let's slow down time, and that way I've got as much time as possible to deal with the town archery. Well, maybe I should say if I feel like it and don't rage against the game. Well, I'll say this much. If I really wanted to keep pressing my luck on things, for a Night 3 specific thing, I can do something down at the Iconic Graveyard. So we could do that. Okay, we're all doing good here. Starting in North Clocktown, I guess I can do the Deku game first. Take care of that. Actually end it on a fun game. Well, sure, you can hop over those, but you couldn't hop over the other things. Now, of course, Deku Link can't even hop over this, so... Human Link! Alright. Combination horizontal and vertical platforming. Shouldn't be too difficult. If I remember, I start on this for day 3? Okay, I just have to wait for the other platform to cycle over. Okay, first start, pretty good. Goes into this. Move on the flower, there we go. Okay. First, this, just sit in the spot. Direct landing. Get over here. Oops, that was close. And got just enough time. Camera. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. This is something I could have gotten really early, so it's still possible this is something good. Yes! An elemental arrow! Finally! Oh. Every emotion ever right now. Oh my goodness, I got an elemental arrow. Finally! Get marked on my tracker, please. There we go. Thank you. Oh, finally. I have a means of progress. Oh, finally. All right, let's go do the other day 3 specialty. This one will not be difficult. This one's just more archery. Call this practice. Just don't move up and down too much. I should be okay. Oops, sorry. go. Okay, now it's just all the random ones I missed. Which is that, and should be... Oh, come on! Oh, did I miss one more? Ah, there. There we go. Day 3 done. Now, your day 3. You know what? I got the ice arrows earlier. I don't feel salty right now, which is really weird considering everything. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. The timer's still gonna stay running in the background, don't worry. But if this doesn't work, I'm gonna keep going for as long as possible until I get a score that actually works. I have to eliminate this possibility. And this is fine with me, because then this is practice. I just have to beat 39 to get the first check out of the way. And then all I have to do after that is get a perfect score. Okay. Down the straight line. Good, there and there. I think that was the one that kept messing me up last time. Let's just reverse. Yeah, if I can make it past that one, I'm usually okay. Okay, then there's one setup here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if getting a perfect messes it up, but I'm gonna get a 49, which is a record, but not a perfect. So I don't know if that'll mess it up. Okay, so if I could do that, I should be able to do a perfect one. As long as I just don't mess it up. Just take my time. 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Not too bad. 1, 2. There we go. Safe. 2. That should be back, front, middle. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this should be the center one. Nope. Well, center down the line, that works, but it should be here next. 1, 2, 3. Now it's the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was close. Ooh, that was really close. 3. Okay, doing good. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Perfect score. Okay, I can still do this. But now the fun part. What's the reward? Well, okay. That's still something for the tracker. But I don't have to do this game anymore. It's finished. It's done. But even more important, I got an elemental arrow. And even better, if I do get the Garo's mask somewhere, then that would allow me to go into Ikana and climb up normally, so the game would expect me to do it. Okay. So, I could go do the Great Bay Temple right now, but instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the Ikana Graveyard. I'm going to do the Night 3 grave, so it's gonna be a bit of a escort mission with Dompe. I never actually did this last time, so it'll be kind of fun. And then depending on how long it takes, I might take another break, so it might end up being a shorter part. But in the event that this is a potentially good item, it would be a good excuse to reset time again, and then right after that, go and do Great Bay Temple proper. And that would also include, oh man, yeah, this is weird. Dompe also moves on time, so you can see how slow he's moving once you slow time down. Like, I almost feel bad for him. This would at least give me a chance to do things on a fresh start, and it would allow me to do everything in Great Bay Temple, because I did forget to battle Wart last time, because I think... I want to say it was just because I was so flustered after not getting a lot of good items that I was just like, you know what, screw this, we're going back in time, starting again. But with that small key, I can face Wart. So we'll just have you on now. Everything's loaded in. Oh man, it still feels weird not hearing any real notes. Okay. Now, let's go do some grave hunting. There they are. So, just like before. Please open the grave. I do find it kind of funny how these guys hop in afterwards, and this leads to an area where Dompe's at, so it's like, oh, hey, they didn't see it? Alright. A very rarely explored area in my usual cases, but this will be kind of fun. So Dompe's like, oh, I can't really see things, but you do have your light. So I just have to lead Dompe along by just having him follow along with Tattle here. So we just have to lead Dompe to these pits. He'll try digging his shovel here. And we're looking for flames to show up. Now, it takes a hot minute for him to get places, but thankfully this time he's not bound by how slow time is. Oh yes, and that's another thing we gotta be aware of. Oh, nothing again. You know what? I'll take you on the top sides. But yes, oh, maybe I'll just have him go, because we've gotta be careful of these things. Yes, follow me. I think there's only the one, so I don't have to worry too much. So this will be, we'll try this. So this should be a flame, I think. There we go. So flame number 1. We'll go over here. Yeah, I think there's the 4 pits here and 2 pits on the top. So here we go. Grave number 2 is not a flame. So is that it for the pits? Oh, it is. Okay. So now here's the fun part. So now we have to get up to these areas here to lead Dompe, or else Dompe is going to fall. So hopefully I angled that right. It's kind of fun watching it go slow. However, at the very least, it will connect with land. So we'll just have Dompe turn around here. Alright, so this should be flame number 2, because there's no other flames, and we are looking for 3. Alright, so now we just have to let Dompe fall down, and he just does that by himself. Probably better just to let him wander a little bit until he gets over here. There we go. platform. Now we just have to climb up. Then we just go over here. Thankfully we can get Dompe closer to the walls and off the platform. There we go. Now this... Oh, no. Back over here, please. And there we go. Flame number 3. These flames merge together to form the only other big Poe in the game. And then he's like, oh no, it's the ghosts, run away. But now it's our turn to fight the big Poe. So it's no different than how I did it last time. Wait for it to strike and then hit it with an arrow. Should take 5 arrows. Hold on a second, folks. I will be right back. I just have something to do. Minor pause. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to take care of something real quick. So, we will continue now. All right. Ooh, there we go. All right, that's the 4th. Should be just one more. And there we go. And that, of course, spawns the chest. Ordinarily, this would be the 6th bottle in the adventure. But this time it's... just a heart piece. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else I can do that would be worth it. So, we're going to reset time. So, I'm gonna take, once we get to the menu here, I'm gonna take a break. I know it was a little bit of a short episode, but I feel like starting on the start of a new day would be pretty good, considering I finally found the ice arrows! I finally found something! Feels good. Anyways, pause for reals. Okay, so game plan next time. Since I know where the small key and boss key are for Great Bay, I will get those first and then go to Great Bay, defeat the temple, and we'll actually be able to say I defeated a temple on an episode. Oh, it feels good. I've had every emotion ever in this bit. So take a small break, collect myself again, and next time we will take care of Great Bay. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my struggles and my joys and my misery so far, because we're certainly going to have a lot more of that coming up. So, thank you very much for watching today. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.